Hello everyone, it's Streaming Like Halo back again with another video, and today we are talking about Super Mario 3D Land. Now, this game is the first 3DS game I actually ever owned and played. I really like this game. I haven't played it in a very long time, but I used to actually like it more than 3D World because I played it more. I 100% of the game, like I did everything in the game, so that's probably why I haven't felt the need to like go back and play it for any reason. But like I really did enjoy my time. It's basically if you took the new Super Mario Bros. Game and made it 3D. Now that seems like a weird thing to say, but kind of like this started with Mario Galaxy, where I guess it kind of started with Sunshine, where the 3D like mainline Mario games started to become more like linear, and you could notice it from 64 to Sunshine. Instead of being able to do like any star in a level, you could only go from the first star, and then you had to do that one to get to the second star, except with an exception the very first level. But in that level it's a way out of your way to even do that. It's just not worth your time. And then in Mario Galaxy, it was even more linear because there's three levels and you have to go them in order. But the way you go about it is like this planet goes to this specific planet. You don't choose like what route you take to get there. And then Mario Galaxy 2 even streamlined it more, where the map is not separate like little hub areas. It's just on the map you go straight, and there's like a difference between like two paths. And then you go from Mario Galaxy 2 to this game where it's, as you can see on this map here, is literally a straight line. Now you get star coins from each level, and there's like unlockable levels in each world that you can open and play. Um, and that's like a slight difference. So instead of playing like this level and then this one immediately after, it would be like you played this one, didn't play this one quite yet, and then you just went straight to this one. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. And then there's the occasional like extra little bonus star coin thing you could get from like Street Pass things. Which, if you don't know about the 3DS Street Pass, basically, if someone else had a 3DS in your vicinity, you would get a little green light here, and it would say that someone was nearby. And the Street Pass Plaza, you would get to more use their character to in these little mini games to fight. And then in this game, it just gives you like extra star coins or a power up, I believe, if you have them all, that you can progress further in the game. It's just like a little helpful bonus thing in most 3DS games. That's all it was. But it was a cool little feature. In fact, when I brought it to the airport, there was a lot more Street Pass thing. And that was like when the Switch was out. Before I had it, people were still playing on the 3DS, which was cool. But yeah, like I said, this game is just like a straight line, so that's kind of disappointing. But it's also not trying to be a mainline Mario. It's on the 3DS, and the actual levels themselves are fun, even if they're not super memorable. They are fun levels, so I definitely think it's a game worth playing. Um, Kind of talking about what I said in that earlier video for like the E3 prediction stuff. I It's a very much a 3DS game, and I'm not sure what level it's in, but there's these sections where in order to get star coins, you have to like turn the 3D slider on to like really tell where the platform is, because it's like in a weird orientation. But you see this little icon here is when you turn it on 3D. Well, it doesn't show up, but you'd never be able to see this on camera. It just looks extra blurry when you do this. But this was one of the games where 3D like actually mattered. It actually looks really good when you use it. But for the most part, a lot of games, like especially the later 3DS games, didn't even really use it that much, because you're just mainly playing it for the games. You're not really playing it because you want to see it in 3D. It was just like the gimmick. They kind of brought back the Tanuki Leaf in this game, and then it was like a mainstay of modern games on the 3DS, especially like in Mario Kart 7, there was a power up. In New Super Mario Bros. 2 was a thing. But yeah, overall, I like this game a lot. You can play as Luigi once you beat like the main game, and there's like, I mean, I gotta give it to the game. The amount of content in this game is crazy. Like once you complete the main 8 worlds, there's a whole nother 8 worlds. Now some of them are like remixed versions of previous levels, but they're still a lot of fun, and it's like double the worlds of like any Mario game. they like never do that, especially for the more 2D centric ones. But I like how this game took the 2D formula and essentially made it or combined it with 3D. I think that was really cool. It's a cool little concept, not being like a mainline 3D game, but not being a 2D game. It's kind of like a mix of both, which they followed suit in Super Mario 3D World, which I think actually did it a lot better. The levels were more unique. The multiplayer, you can play as a bunch of different characters, even as a single player, and they all have their special abilities. So I definitely applaud them for that. But yeah, overall, really like this game. Really solid 3DS game. If they do port it to the Switch, that would be cool. If not, there's always a way to emulate it. I'm sure you could find the ROM pretty easily, and Android emulators on your phone are especially good for 3DS games when they have touch and stuff. Although I don't know how the 3D stuff would work. There's definitely some star coins where it'd be kind of hard to get, especially if they ported to Switch. Maybe they'd just rework that, but it seems like more effort than they'd be willing to do. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching another video. Let me know what you think of 3D Land. I think it's a really solid game overall. And yeah, thanks for watching.